Coach Oz was saying again, that wasn't the way y'all usually play last. What do you think y'all straightened out in the last couple of days that was missing last week?
Yeah, well, that was a disappointing weekend, I thought, for our defensive effort. I don't know the statistics, but probably the last time we let in 12 goals on a weekend couldn't have been anytime soon. But
maybe 3 games. No,
but no, that was something that we were all very disappointed in ourselves about, especially for the better part of the year. We've really taken pride in our goals against, and we know to be successful, it's somewhere around the 3 goals against maximum, and especially with playoffs around the corner, and obviously big games the last 2-3 weekends continuing on. It's all about crunching down and being tough to play against. So we got to get back to that.
So in other words, that's what you get back to. I mean, that's what you got out of that. I mean, I would think the third period in the Saturday game really was a nightmare, right? Or
well, most definitely we know exactly how to play that style, and we know we can play that style. And I think that was the disappointing part of kind of just not bringing that. Especially with that on the line against Michigan at home. But you have to learn from that experience, and you're somewhat satisfied it happened then compared to CCHA playoffs coming up. So we need to be a better group because of it, and we will be, and just kind of move forward now.
You have talked about, kind of getting better defensively. Has there been any talk of adjustments, or has it been maybe try to keep it more simple, or what sort of the? It seemed like as the series went on this weekend, it was more just get it out, kind of.
Yeah, well, we've worked in practice, just working on first pass breakouts, that kind of stuff, and just being more crisp that way. And then also we've kind of had meetings talking about just from the defensive core that I know about being harder to play against, being more aware of. Everything that's around you and helping each other out, being collectively a defensive core. So, yeah, that's kind of the gist going into this weekend.
Of course, we're sitting here asking you the doom and gloom questions, what went wrong last weekend, but you've got a pretty big opportunity coming up this weekend to, clinch home ice and kind of get your footing before playoffs. I mean, it's still an exciting time, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It's the funnest time of the year with playoffs right around the corner. I mean, obviously, you do have disappointing weekend last weekend, but regardless of the situation, it's still always fun to come to the rink when you have real important games on the line, such as Miami this weekend and then playoffs moving forward. So, this is what the dry land in the summer, the 2-hour practices, and so this is what it's all coming down to now. So.
What did you get out of last week? I mean, what did you guys as a group get out of it, you think?
Oh, yeah, it was definitely a tough weekend for us, but, it's just towards the end of the season. We gotta let those, by and then, move on to this weekend and really get prepared. We had a good week of practice, and, these next 2 games are huge for us. So.
Yeah, put them in perspective. I mean, obviously, a couple things have to happen, but you could end up hosting, second round of the playoffs and stuff. I mean, just talk about what is at stake from your vantage point.
It's just it's a huge weekend. If we win, I think 1 game, we get home ice, and that's going to be big for us. I don't think we've had home ice here I know last year we never had home ice here, so it'd be exciting too. We'd played at I believe the ice rink, so the atmosphere there would be crazy, and I think it'd be a lot of buzz around campus. So I think it'd be a lot of fun for us to bring it back home.
Especially if they jam 10,000 in there.
Yeah, I don't know if you can fit that many people, but
yeah, I'm just joking. You personally, what? You lose 2 games, but you had a couple pretty good nights. I mean, how do you put that in perspective? Just
I don't know. It was just.
Do you ever get a personal satisfaction out of something like that? I guess not, right?
It's not. You can't really get personal satisfaction after losing 2 games like that, especially against Michigan at home. In front of 2 big crowds like that. It's pretty disappointing, but it's definitely nice to have success. But I give all the credit to my line mates and Max and Al. They're helping me out a lot, and I give the credit to them.
Yep, that one little deal where you came out around from the corner and came all around. I mean, that was you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I just kind of got a lucky bouncer. I think Daly pinched and then it popped right to the middle and just came right to me. So that was kind of lucky, but it was a good play by Daly, and it just happened to land on my stick.
Hey, going in, as you look at Miami, what just stands out about when I say Miami hockey now? What jumps out? They're playing for the champion. They're playing for the league lead and stuff. Just put them in a nutshell. what that means, who
They're-
they are.
They're just they're a good team all around, and then they've been dominating this league for quite a few years now, and that's what OSU hockey wants to do, and I think we're pushing the pace for that, and I think this year and in years to come, OSU hockey is going to be on the map for sure.